afternoon, boys and girls. Welcome back to my channel and indeed another video vlog. Today's vlog's going to be a little bit different to ones I've done before. What am I doing? I have got some things that I've purchased throughout the month. So we're at the end of October now. Can't believe I'm saying it. Where has October gone? It's just been a flash, and it's very almost November. I've got hair in my face somewhere. So there's some things I've bought that I'd like to share with you, some things that I like, and I've also, just put this down a sec, about an hour ago I have had some deliveries off my mate Jeff. So I'm going to do some unboxing and show you those that I've got, and yeah, just talk about what I have been buying and loving this month so far. So if you haven't already, get yourself a cuppa, preferably Yorkshire tea because it's the menu of the tea, and get cosy and let's have a look at what we have bought this month and been spending all my money on. Also, just want to say, I'm under the artificial lights, the ones that are really orangey. The clocks went back last night, this morning, is it about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning? The clock's changed and it is 6:15 in the evening and it is already pitch black outside. Whoa, where's my camera going? Can you see outside? So yeah, it is pitch black outside, so we're under artificial light now. So, as probably the rest of my videos will be for the next 6 months till we get to the nice light months again. So anyway, the first thing that I would like to share with you is a Peachy Clean makeup remover and cleansing balm from W7? What's it called? W7. This was purchased as a cheapy alternative to the LMS makeup removing balm, which I tried to buy on a day out in York, and I went to Boots and they didn't even have an LMS counter there, and I asked the lady and she just said no, it's the kind of brand you get from Spa. So yeah, so I couldn't get hold of the LMS makeup removing balm whilst I was out, and when I got home and started looking online, this came up, and I do love a bargain. I mean, who doesn't? Cost of living crisis, etc, etc. And I think this was, let me just double check exactly how much this cost. So this, my friends, was, where's the price? Just tell me where the different price is. £4.50. This was £4.50. The LMS one is a lot more than that. I think it's about 35–40 quid. LMS cleansing balm. So on Amazon right now it's £38.40. But it does say that the RRP is £48. It's quite a lot. It probably is a bigger tub. It's 100 grams for the LMS. This one is 70 grams. So this is a slightly smaller pot, but I think we can all agree the cost to size of pot ratio. I don't know. I mean, if I was a bit more flush, I'd go for the LMS just because people like branded things. We all do. But as a bit of a dupe, bit of a bargain version of, I think this is really good. It works. So dry face, bit on the finger, rub it in, bit of water to make it into a, what's it called, an emulsify lather, and then wash off, and it smells delicious. It really does smell peachy. It leaves your skin feeling lovely and soft, and it gets your makeup off. So solid 4.5 out of 5 for me. Probably get an extra half a point if it was LMS. and £4.50. But that's not going to happen. So that's the first recommendation of the month. In conjunction with that, I also purchased, and the box went a long time ago, so what I'll do is I'll try and find an image from Jeff's website and insert it here somewhere. Why can't I do my hands like that? But it's these Erase Your Face face cloths. So these come in a pack of 4. So we've got a creamy colour, like a khaki green, then there's like a baby pink, and what's the other colour? Dark grey, like a charcoal grey. These are amazing. They really are. I honestly didn't think that a cloth with just water could remove thick makeup, because I am a liquid foundation, powder, bronzer, blusher, mascara, eyebrow pencil kind of gal. And these work. Especially if I use this first to kind of get most of the makeup lifted. But even just with water, these do work. Wash your face off, throw them in the washer with normal towels and cloths. 30-degree wash. You can, well, machine wash at 30. Don't use bleach, tumble dry on low. They're great, they're so soft, they really are soft. A tip, learn from my painful experience. So as I was in the shower and it's wet and I'm wiping my eye makeup off, I went a little bit gung-ho on this part right in the corner of my eye, and I made it really quite sore. So what I would recommend if you're doing sort of eye makeup and lashes, just be a bit careful. I mean, I thought I was being careful, but yeah, I did make my eye there really quite sore. But these were a fantastic buy, and these cost, so this is a picture of them, and I bought these for, you can get different colours as well, but these were £8.90 for 4, which is brilliant because even if some are in the wash rotation, I have enough to still use. And yeah, they're brilliant, they work. So these get a, I'm gonna give these a 5 out of 5. They really are that good. So what else have I bought? So the next thing I bought was a recommendation from my friend Jane. So she has this in a different colour. So I tried hers and it was too pale for my skin. But when did this come? This came in the mail yesterday, but I used it for the first time today. This is the Laura Geller Powder Foundation. Whoa, what is happening? I'm just gonna have to move this nearer so I can use my focus. There we go. Can you see? I've gone for the colour Sand, which is quite tan. My friend's was medium, which on my skin tones looked far too pale. I looked ill. But it's a powder baked foundation, which is totally buildable. Now this morning, for a Sunday, I did put makeup on. Not much, to be fair. We were out last night, went to a bonfire and got back quite late, and I've not washed my hair. I'm all smoky and a bit greasy, so please forgive. But I wanted to just put a bit of something on, but I'm 41 now and I can't, if I'm totally honest, I can't always be arsed with a full face of makeup. I love how it looks. I'm just really running out of patience sitting and doing it every day. Just sit in an office where nobody sees me, but it's just me. I just like to feel put together. I always have. Believe it or not, looking at the state of me now, coming on the internet and YouTube, looking like this. But that's a different episode. So yeah, it's a dome, if you can see that. It's a baked powder. It's buildable. It's long wearing. It says on it, it delivers fullest coverage yet breathable, natural matte finish. It's a blend of special silicons and spherical powders, flex throughout the day so it won't settle or crack in fine lines. As I said, I'm 41, I'm getting to that age. I'm looking for new versions of, you know, we've got to change, haven't we? We have to change with our ever-changing skin and age, so there we go. It's buildable, medium coverage, apply using a kabuki brush or the included puff, which I think I've left upstairs. Yeah, it's got a little flap under it there, you can put that in. Oh, and a little mirror look for out and about. So it's like a little compact pad, do you call it? I've left it upstairs. For the fullest coverage, apply wet, which I didn't do, I just did it dry. So when I bought this, I also purchased a twin set of brushes. So there's a retractable kabuki brush, very soft. Very soft. It's nice. Which I suppose is great for travel and things. And then another standard kabuki brush, which I've used, so you can see with the colour on the end. Came in this packet. So yeah. So this morning I just threw a bit of this on after I cleansed my face and did my moisturiser and my eye cream and my lip balm, which I'm all into right now. So apparently you can sweep or you can dab, and as it says, it's buildable. So I'm still very much getting used to it, and I am, I don't know, I've worn liquid foundation, particularly the one I'm using at the moment is the Estee Lauder Double Wear. I've worn that for years in the shade Tawny. It has been my go-to, I love it, and I've never wanted to deviate from it. But I'm trying this because can't be arsed doing it every day. So if I can just get something that's powder, that's nice colour, buildable, looks good, lasts all day, fills in the little cracks and pores and whatever, brilliant. So I put this on this morning at about, what time would it have been? 7:30, half 8-ish, 9:30? I'm not actually sure. It's lasted okay. It's not the same as you know, what my liquid foundation, my Double Wear, would last. And this light isn't doing it any justice either. But tomorrow I'm working from home because I'm trying to get a doctor's appointment in the morning. So what I might do is when I get up, rather than doing the full face of that, you know, my normal full face, I might just put a bit of this on and see how I go. I asked Dan for his opinion earlier, but asking a guy opinion on your makeup is just like, you know, asking a guy how he felt at childbirth felt. It's pointless. So stick with, because these are new, but I'm going to give these a go and keep on reporting back. So this is all I've got on at the moment, but it is getting quite late in the day. It's 27 now, so it's been on a long time, and I've been cooking and stuff, so you know, it does wear off throughout the day. My eyes are really puffy because, you know, the old allergies are back. Double Take Baked Versatile Powder Foundation, that's what it's called. So I actually got that, there was a deal on at the time. So I found a discount code. Well, no, I didn't find it, sorry, because my friend had purchased from them already. She was able to pass a discount on to me, which I'm gonna do for you guys, should anyone be interested. So the brushes, so the two piece brush set, the retractable kabuki and the regular kabuki brush, these were down from £20 to £11.40, and then the foundation was at full price £37. With my discount I got that for £21.09. Shipping was £9 because it has come all the way from USA. It took about a week to get here, which I didn't think was too bad. So the discount code that I used for this, to get these prices, was 3EV. Put it down in the description box below. In case that doesn't work, I do have another that they've emailed me, so I will put that in the comments below as well. So if one doesn't work, try the other, because it is quite a discount. But yeah, you do have to pay for shipping because it is coming from America. So that's those out the way. Little tea stop. Now this one I'm really excited about, haven't started it yet. It came yesterday. I'm just waiting for the right time to start it. Brittany, she is my girl. We're the same age, we've got kids the same age, and my God, how our lives are different. And I just think, I don't know, this is my opinion. I think she's just been a bit of a scapegoat for everybody, and I think she's very misunderstood, and I think she's been, what's the word I'm thinking? She has been abused and violated. She's had her trust and her wealth exploited by people who she trusted, and my heart bleeds for the girl. It really does. It really, really does. And I saw a clip on, oh, I think it was a Snapchat. No, it weren't. Yeah, you know, Snapchat on the stories, there was a thing there, and it was, they were asking Justin about certain things, and like little videos. And I think they must be from back when these guys split up, back in the day. And I don't know, I need to read this. And years back, probably about 10 years ago or something, I read the book that Brittany's mum did. That was quite interesting, but I'm very excited to read this. And from what I can understand, there's not going to be an audio book version of this. So I'm a little bit sad, because I could knock that out in 2 days flat listening to audiobook. I struggle to sit down and read, because for one, I fall asleep a few lines in. But I think this one's going to keep me gripped. So I'm very, very excited to read Brittany Babes. So yeah, I shall get back to you about that one. My other favourite of the month, but let's face it, it's a favourite of every month, is my magazine subscription of The Simple Things. I am not sponsored. This is just something I subscribe to. It comes every month for the beginning of the new month. Obviously this is the November edition, and it's just everything seasonal. It is just the most beautiful thing to sit down, snuggle up with a cuppa and read. It is just so wholesome. I could just this magazine is just everything to me. The day that this arrives, I can't even open it, because if I'm not in a place where I know I can sit and look undisturbed and stuff, I won't even open it, because it just takes away the specialness of it all. Oh, I just love it. I did start reading it last night in bed. No, it wasn't last night, sorry. It was the night before. I could literally get emotional talking about this magazine. This magazine has been so special in my life. My eyes are literally welling up, so if I start crying, forgive me, don't know what's going on. It hits me in the feels, and I am a person who has always suffered with SADS, seasonal affective disorder. Sorry, I've got a really itchy nose. And what I'm learning from this magazine is how for each month and each season, it kind of brings to the forefront of your mind things that are in season at the moment. So it could be like fruit and vegetables, it could be activities for a particular season, you know, suggestions for things to do, ways to spend your time. But it's in a very, I can't quite think of the word, it's in a really mindful manner, and it's just sympathetic to the season and how people are in each season. The traditional lick the finger to turn the page. This one, a few pages in, and I'm not going to go on about this magazine because I know I do that every time because I really love it so much. But if you are a person who suffers SADS like I do, the dark nights, etc. When I saw this section, it really resonated with me. But it's titled How I Learned to Love November, I think. Yeah, How I Learned to Love November. And I have read it, and it's just the dark nights, the long nights, the dark mornings, the cold. Other than having December and Christmas and the New Year to look forward to, we don't really have much. I do feel I'm also at a disadvantage because, as you know, I work full time. I start work at 8:30 in the morning and I work till 5. So if there is any daylight during the course of the day, I don't see it. And my lunch break is 45 minutes, so I have time to eat and maybe just catch up on a few like personal emails, not work emails, personal emails or phone calls that I need to do to agencies or whoever, catch up with family, friends, things like that. That is kind of when I do it. So I should go out on a walk on my lunch break. I know I should, and I keep saying it, but it's just not always a realistic thing that I'm able to do. I'm working on it. I'm trying. Even trying to get out with the dogs on a night is difficult, but now it's going to be dark when I come home. With the clocks going back, it will get in dark about 4:30ish, 5. So when I come home, it is going to be dark, and I don't really like walking out in the dark by myself with the dogs. I don't necessarily feel particularly safe, which is sad, but there you go. And Dan's not always home at the same time I'm home to go with me, so anyway, I've gone off on a tangent there again, haven't I? So what I was trying to say is, what I love about this particular chapter, page, section, story. Why does the word escape me? So there's a highlighted section here, and it just says, November brings an opportunity to allow ourselves to slow down. And yeah, why do I need to read that in a magazine to realise that? But it's about the early nights and introspection, folklore and storytelling, and then another kind of highlighted part here where it says, I look forward to making the evenings all about reading a hefty tome. It's just the calm before the storm, it says there, which, you know, could be Christmas, New Year, the resolutions and the prospect of the new year and what it brings. So it is a season to slow down. I'm also a believer in we probably should semi-hibernate. So if you think back, a little slightly boring section here, if you're not into this kind of thing, feel free to skip forward, but I particularly love this kind of thing. Our ancestors, going back to kind of, I don't know, 300-ish years ago, longer back, you know, they wouldn't have had electricity, etc. So after the harvest time, they would have been glad of the rain. So we've just had this almighty horrendous storm, Babette, and I think there's another one on its way. We have had flooding, and as horrendous as that is, the earth needs the nourishment of the rain, ready for the next growth. It's just part of the ever-evolving cycle of life. So after the harvest, to see the rain must be a really good thing for our ancestors to have seen and witnessed, but they didn't have electricity and heating and things like that, so they would have kind of bulked up in the summer months with the abundance of foods, and you know, they would have kind of like maybe put foods away to last them through the winter months, but they would have got up when the sun got up and they would have gone to bed when the sun went down to preserve, you know, food, because if you stay up you eat, and warmth. They would have been cold, so they would have snuggled in bed, and we don't do that anymore. Think about it, we have false lights and heating, so we keep going. We just go and go and go, and even in the dark months we can still be awake, you know, gone midnight, and we're getting up in the morning to get up and go to work, and we're tired, we get SADs. And if you think about it, we're probably going against everything that our internal systems kind of know. Like, we've evolved to rise with the sun and sleep when the sun goes down. So we need to try to hang on to that a little bit. So this is why when I read this part in the magazine, it really meant something to me, because yeah, we do need to slow down. So yeah, I just wanted to share that because that's what I intend doing. That's why I've got all the books and the magazines and all the cozy stuff. So I've still got some more to go through. But if you can, if you're anything like me and you're just into just taking time to live well, as the magazine is titled, do yourself a favour for your own little bit of me time. Please consider subscribing to this. As I say, I'm not I'm not sponsored, I'm not, what do you call it? I can't even think. Oh, I'm so tired, I can't think of any words tonight, I do apologise. Affiliated, I'm not affiliated in any way, shape or form. My love for this magazine is just that much. I just want everyone to buy it. It should just, you know, like you get things through the door with like a local election. They should do that with this, just cheer people up. It's amazing. So yeah, big love for that magazine. What else have we got? That's it for this side, things that I've already bought. So that's the stuff I've already bought. So now we're going to move on to the goodies that have just been delivered from Amazon. I'm just going to move the camera back a little bit a sec. If I can. There we go. So, just an overall what this is going to be and why. Our dogs are bored. Simple as that. They get bored, they chew, they're driving us mad, and I feel terrible. So they've got a ton of chews and stuff like that, but I've been reading about Kong chew things, you know, with your stuff, and the advantages of those being something to keep your dogs entertained and keep the mind active, which in turn tires them out and keeps them entertained for, you know, a long period of time, depending on how you stuff them. So I've bought a pile of stuff for them. What else have I bought? I think there's some other bits in there for me as well, but a lot of this is dog related stuff. So if you don't have any pets, you might find this part boring. Disclaimer. So yeah, we have some Peamutt butter for stuffing in the Kongs. Cost, is that 340 grams? So 340 gram, and that was £2.50, which I don't think is bad at all. And it's so obviously dog friendly. So I've got that for stuffing in the Kong. Then I bought these. So this was a 3-pack of pastes. I know it sounds really gross, but I read the descriptions and stuff and it sounded alright. But I mean, this is for dogs that, you know, they'll lick their own arseholes, so they can't be that fussy. By a brand called Pet Pal. I believe it's a German brand. So we have got liver pate, we have poultry liver and salmon cream. They're gluten free. They are premium ingredients. Let me just show you a bit closer up, sorry. How much were these? So for the 3-pack, these were £12.95, and the description says only the best natural delicious ingredients, premium quality, made in Germany, meat, liver, rapeseed oil, everything in human food grade quality, nothing else. It's got herbs and stuff. So this one that I'm looking at, ingredients, salmon is 35%. That's quite a lot for a little tube like that. Oil, potato starch, cornstarch, guar gum, plant fibre, xanthan, cellulose. It's not brilliant, but it's convenient. You can just pop it in a squeeze. So I've got these as well. Then on to the next box. These boxes seem to be really hard to get into lately. I think they've changed the tape. Ah, okay. Lashes for your girl. And I've got something to tell you about those. So I don't wear false lashes. I never have done. I've never tried, and I've never had any interest in them whatsoever. However, with recent allergies, my eyelashes are falling out at a rate of knots. And I have the hugest bald patches in my eyelashes. It's never happened before. I don't know what the freaking heck is happening, but I don't like it because I have always prided myself. Is that the right word? Anyway, I've always loved my thick, long lashes. I have had people pull my lashes thinking that I'm lying about them being false, and they're all falling out, and I don't like it. So I had recently bought some Allure. They're like singles. Well, they're not singles, but they're really small clusters. And I tried this morning to put them on with tweezers, and I ain't got a stinking clue what I'm doing. I don't know. So I just thought I'd get a strip to try and put on instead. How do they look? So yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with lashes, but I'm trying to put mascara on and there's just nothing there. It's awful. I just don't like not having my own eyelashes. So I've got those to try. If it just gets me by while mine grow back. I have got some of the lash serum which I need to use at night. And try and get mine to grow back. Now these are dog drying robes. Because obviously it's wet and muddy everywhere now, so the dogs are coming in and getting bathed all the time. Whoa, these are massive. Well, I suppose that's... I mean, you know how small my dogs are. So I'm just trying to gauge. Oh no. I mean, it is going to be big, but at least it's going to keep them warm and dry. So I had one before that I got from eBay, and it was microfiber, but it's really, really thin microfiber. And it did work. It did dry the dog and wick the water away and kind of keep her dolly warm while she had it on. But I could only have it on one dog, so I had to get another one. And I thought, well, if I'm getting another one, I'm going to get 2 matching. And I've gone up a bit with the quality. So yeah, I've got these to try. So it goes over the head, Velcro around there. It's got a Velcro bit to go round and under the belly. And it's really quite thick actually. It feels really nice, like it's going to keep it nice and dry. So it's going to be nice and long, enough to like go right around them and keep them really warm and dry. Either after bathing or if they're just coming in the wet, just to dry them off. Got bits stuck all over me now. So I've got 2 of these. These were... Did I buy these as a 2-pack? I did I? No. They weren't a 2-pack, I just bought 2. So these were So I went for the medium. They were £9.99 each, which are 50 centimetres long. The small, which is 40 centimetres, is £9.89, so 10 pence less. I don't know, I just thought even if it's big, you can manage, rather than if it's small, it's kind of pointless. And I was out walking the dogs at the time when I ordered this, so I didn't have anything to measure them to hand. So I just thought I'll just get them. So looking forward to trying those next time dogs get a bath. But they feel lovely. So then in this one, some of the treats I think. How's everyone's cup of tea going down? Hope it's nice for you. So we've got the cat. Oh yeah. Alright, so firstly in here, in this baggy. Why do I say everything twice? So here. So yeah. So we have two Kongs, so I went for the medium size, which I think is fine for the size of my dogs. It says 7 to 16 kilogram. Our dogs are about 7 kilos-ish, thereabouts. So they'd be fine. I am eventually going to get more of these, so I can have, my thought process is, for example, on a Sunday night, get them all filled up ready, so then either when heading out to work, or if we're nipping out for a little bit and leaving the dogs, we can just sort of take one out of the fridge and leave it with the dogs to keep them going, or even if we froze them, because then keeps them at it for longer. So yeah, so we'll get more of them. Did buy these as a 2-pack. You did save some money. It weren't massive amount to buy in, if you bought like 2 separately. But these as a twin pack were £16.50. I have bought cheaper non-Kong versions of these and not that impressed with the quality, so I've just given and gone for the Kong this time. So then I bought, because I know they like them, some dried fish twists. Huge bag, so you can see them. So my dogs love fish things. We've bought salmon skin treats before and they are quite expensive. This big bag, there's 200 grams in there, and these cost £4.99. If that's focusing. So they were £4.99 for a good sized bag. The plan with that is if I could have that kind of stuck out the top of the Kong after I've stuffed it, so it needs to have something quite enticing to get them into it. So I thought I could stick that through the length of it to keep them at it as well. So that's the plan with that. I also, while stuffing with all these things as well, I've also bought, because I think these are quite natural-ish, I hope. Oh, working my muscles today. So this is the Denzel's brand. And again, I'm not sponsored or affiliated. This is just me spending my own money, trying to keep my little poochies happy. So this was a pack of 4 different types. It came as a box of 4. These were £11.60. That's how they look on Amazon. Again, I'm going to link everything down below in the description. So we've got brunch bites, which are avocado, honey and salmon. And it says there's approximately 110 in there, which is good for stuffing in the Kong. nut butter bites. Then we've got superfood. Wait. Oh, sorry, this one, it's peanut, cashew and turkey in that one. This one, which is the superfood, is banana, berries and salmon. And then high protein ones, which is spinach, chickpeas and chicken. Oh, and the ham baked in the UK. Yay! Finally. I do like buying from the UK, UK manufactured things as well. So yeah, so I got those to kind of shove in the Kong as well. So I think that's it for now. I've just about finished my cup of tea. I've got a little mouthful left. So what I'm going to do is, am I going to do it tonight? Should I do it tonight? I might do it tonight actually. Just tire the dogs out. They have just been on a walk with Dan over the farmer's field over the back. But what I might do, I thought about making them up tonight, getting it stuffed ready to give the dogs tomorrow whilst I am WFH. Oh God, don't get stuck. That's it. Don't know why I did that, sniffing rubber. But I might do them one each tonight, just to kind of see how they like it and tire them out nice, like an extra bit before bed today. Oh God. Dan and Jessie are both watching Formula 1 that started 10 minutes ago, so they're both entertained for a little while. So I think I might go and have a nice shower and wash my hair and do a face mask and just have a bit of self-care, either sitting reading my magazine or my new Britney book. In fact, I might stuff this whilst I've got you on cam. Let's just move this down a little bit. So move all this out of the way. So I have also been looking at this on Pinterest for different ways you can stuff your Kongs. You know, just to get like a bit of idea, different ideas for how I can stuff them. So you can stuff them with like normal, you know, your dog's normal food, but it tells you like the way to stuff them that's the best. So I can link all these down below in the notes as well. But yes, you've got a tantalizer at the top, so you can use cheese as well. My dogs love cheese. Dessert, main, which can be the food, kibble, and then appetizer still with peanut butter, cream cheese or paste. But for an immediate payoff and to entice your dog to get serious, leave a tidbit sticking out. So that's the plan. That's why I've kind of bought all this lot. So don't know which way to do it actually. See, I'm thinking if I were to use that, that's probably going to be like almost a full tube in, and I don't want to use that much. I want to just kind of glue the end up with it. So perhaps I put in, maybe just for tonight. If I were doing it for the whole day, I'd probably shove the dog food in out of the can or the paste, like the normal dog food, to keep them busy. But I think for tonight, what should we do? Brunch, soup, food, high protein, butter. I think, oh, I'm choosing like I'm eating it. Let's go for this one. Do I dare smell it? Well, they don't smell unpleasant. They smell, you know, they're quite small. Whoa, throwing them everywhere. I mean, I've got tiny hands. They are a bit soft and squishy. Okay, so I am going to shove a bit of this in. I'm not going to do anything meaty. They have had their dinner tonight, so wow, love peanut butter. Alright, I'm just going to grab a spoon. There is also the dog's own kibble biscuits that we could put in as well, but I fancied getting them something a bit nicer, so I'm just going to try some, what's this, peanut butter? I'll try not to make a mess because it will just end up all over my carpet. Shove a few of these in. Should get some blocks of cheese out as well. Right, I'm gonna get some cheese. They don't know the bone, these dogs. So we've had this cheese in here quite a while and it's gone a little bit hard, so perfect for giving to the dogs. They do love cheese. There we go. And so I did warn you that this part of the video is not really for anyone who doesn't have dogs. Should I put a bit of this in? Shall we? No, I think I'll save that for tomorrow. So then I'm gonna shove a salmon stick through the end. Why would I sniff it? What's wrong with me? Jam that in ice. There we go. So a bit more. I use quite a lot of the peanut butter because cost-wise that were pretty cheap for how much you get. So I don't mind using a lot of that. I used to use the Peamutt cheese because it's quite easy just to squirt in. Ooh, peanut butter and cheese. What does a gal want? There we go. One. Next one. And there we go. Let's see what the dogs think of these. Right, let's get comfy. Right, what's this, Dolly? Do you want one? Do you want one? What's this? Is this for Dolly? Don't look like that. It's for you. Is it because you've got to work it and you don't want to? What is this? It's got cheese and stuff. Good girl. Why is it rolling away? Oh my god. Come on, do you want it? Sasha's eating dinner. Oh, hi. Just budge your nose in. That one's the same. Hello. Do you want it? What is it? Good girl. Good girl. Has it got nice things inside there? Oh, good girl, Dolly. Where are you taking it? Over to the bed. She gets comfy so she can get a good grip of it. What's this, look? Oh, is it? What is it? Is this for Sasha? Oh, what's that? Do you want it? Does Sasha want it? Good girl. What's Dolly got? It's okay. You got a joy. Don't you grump at me, I gave it to you. Sasha, where's yours? What's this, look? There's one on the floor. What's this? No, Sasha, you've got one. What's this, look? Sasha, what's this, look? It's one of the little biscuits that we dropped. No? I have to eat another dish of dinner. Oh no, she's having a drink of water. You're supposed to eat it, Dolly. It's not a baby. You're supposed to eat it. No. Don't eat it. Hiya. Stop it. Got to eat it. Are you too tired? Don't grump at me. Well, so far, they're not exactly bowled over by them. So that's a little bit disappointing. I thought that they'd snatch them off me and be scoffing away, but they're not. This one's just tired in a bed, all grumpy, treating it like it's a little baby she's trying to protect. Yes, good girl. Fidgy then. Good girl. Good girl, Sasha. Yeah. Is that nice? That's better. I'm just going to put this down because I'm really shaky. Whoa, what's going on with focus? There we go. Just like, that is too much work. I'm just going to have this dish of food. I can't reach it. Good girl. I can't reach it. Good girl. So clever. Straight over the Kong. So the verdict is, I don't think it's that they don't like the Kong and the ingredients. I think it's just they've had the dinner, they've been on a walk, so they're probably tired and full. So I just think that it's just not grabbing their attention right now. And Sasha's just all about the ball. So I think what I'm going to do is put them in the fridge overnight. If I can take the one off Dolly without her. What? What is it? Do you not want to play with the ball? Hey? Do you not want to play with the ball? Are you looking after your little Kong? So I think I'll just put them in the fridge overnight, and then just in the morning, just when I'm trying to work, give them to the dogs then, and just hope that they will be entertained by them, because otherwise it was a waste of what am I doing with the camera? 46-ish quid, and I'd be quite pissed off, I'm not gonna lie, if they don't. Maybe I just need to get a bit more creative with what I stuff it with. Who knows? So, oh, also, talking about the time earlier, saying what time it was, I were lying. Well, I weren't lying. I thought I was telling you the right time. I was looking at the kitchen clock, which hasn't been adjusted back. So when I was saying it was 6 o'clock, it was actually 5 o'clock. So whatever time I said, just shave an hour off it, because that's the real time. I asked Dan this morning if he changed the kitchen clock, the old analogy, and he said he hadn't. I thought that was, you know, code for, dude, you need to change the clock in the kitchen. So it's saying now the time is 20 to 8, but it's actually 20 to 7, which is nice, because for Sunday night, to know I've still got ages before, you know, bed is really nice. So this is the plan. I am going to go for a shower and use my cloth and my makeup remover balm, all the goodies I've just told you about. Put a split in this, Sasha. Why do I keep doing that? Chill out, we're not after, look, we're playing with the ball. We're not after your Kong. My God, whoa. Have you spilled your water? No, did you crash into your water? So I'm gonna go for a shower. Take my makeup off, do a face pack and wash my hair. I've got a new shampoo and conditioner as well. It's a Pantene one for long hair, and I think I might have gone a bit too close to my roots because they look awfully greasy. But as well, I got wet last night up at the bonfire that we went to, and I didn't have a hat on. So I just think it's probably just the culmination of those things and the smoke and whatnot. So I'm going to go and have a nice freshen up. I'm going to have a nice little pamper sesh. Then I think I might just because the guys are going to be watching Formula 1 in the next like 20 minutes for probably 2 hours. So I think I will probably just sit and read. I'll probably start my Britney book. Super excited to start that. I've got a feeling once I start, I'm not going to be able to put it down. I do have a feeling it's one of those books. Sasha! Oh my god. She's crazy. So yeah, I'm gonna sign off for now, for tonight. In fact, I'll probably just close this vlog off here, ready for the next one. So thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate all the love and support that I'm getting so far, and the likes and comments and things, because I am very much new to this. I'm trying to build my channel and I can only do it with everyone's support. So if you like what I'm doing, if it's not too much trouble, please like and subscribe and leave a comment, because it does make a huge difference. So for me and my baby doggies, enjoy the rest of your day wherever you are. I hope that you are all happy and healthy, and see you in the next one.